Hey everybody, I'm Jake. I'm the Director of Business Development here at LiDARUSA.
I'm Forrest Briggs. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at LiDARUSA.
Now we're going to tell you guys a little bit about what we consider to be, after I put some hand sanitizer on,
COVID-19.
One of our top end systems. This is the Regal Snoopy Vux. This system is absolutely one of our top sellers for clients who have, centimeter, sub-centimeter accuracy requirements for their jobs. Forrest, why would you say this one is so high end? Why is this one the system that our high end users like so much?
So this particular system is capable of being used basically on the full gamut of operation. So both UAV, so highly accurate UAV mapping. So basically, 5 to 10 millimeters. So extremely accurate. Most all of the DOTs would fit into this category of accuracy. The nice thing is it can be used on a drone, it can be used on a conventional helicopter, it can be used on a backpack, or it can be used on a mobile mount. It's lightweight for the capability that it offers, so it's somewhere around 4.9 kilograms. So it's not light, but it's lighter than what you would expect for the quality that you get. As far as range goes, it's amazing. You can, basically if you turn the hertz rate, you can go all the way up to basically 1,000 AGL.
Wow. You said this is lightweight. It feels a little bit heavier compared to our other systems. This wouldn't be able to go on like an M600, would it?
It would actually. So the M600's payload capacity is 6.2 kilograms, 6 to 6.2 kilograms. So it falls well underneath that range. So it's fully capable.
Yeah.
Now, is it the most ideal? It's up to you. It depends on what your jobs are. In one single flight of the M600, even if it is 10 or 11 minutes, you can cover at least 100 acres. So my definition would be, yes, it's fully capable of being on the M600 Pro. There are other drones, and we mentioned them before. There's the Galaxy 950, so it's the heli version, and then there's the
Harris Hybrid, which is the gas-powered drone that can get up to an hour and a half to 2 hours of flight time, even with this, right?
Even with this.
Yeah.
Multiple returns, so basically all the way up to basically 10 returns. It has the capability, depending on how you fly it, of well over 200 points a square meter. So people buy this for highly accurate, large-scale mapping. So really detailed power lines, really detailed substations, even large topographical mapping. We had a customer just the other day fly this particular system with the camera on the Harris Hybrid for, I think they covered 5,000 acres in a single flight.
Wow.
This was desert, so it was wide open. Line of sight was completely wide open, but still, it's incredible.
Wow. As you know, we talk to a lot of different customers or potential customers who are sometimes on the fence on whether or not they should go with the Snoopy Mini Vux or the Snoopy Vux. What would you say the reason that you would recommend somebody to go with the Snoopy Vux over the Snoopy Mini Vux?
It always comes down to price and capability. This system, there's nothing that matches it outside of another system we're going to discuss later on. But as far as its capabilities, there's not a single job that you're going to come across that you can't do with this system. The Mini Vux, there are jobs that you're going to come across that you can't. If a job requires 5 millimeters, it's just physically not capable of doing that. If it requires X point density, it may not be capable of delivering that, whereas this one is fully capable within its realm. It really just comes down to budget. Do you have the funds capable, and would you rather spend a third of the amount of time in the field? This one is one of the most expensive scanners that we offer, so your ROI will be a bit extended, but you still should be able to pay for this entire system within 6 to 8 months. Easy.
Wow.
Easy. And it is, it's $220,000 or more, so it's not on the light end of the price spectrum, but still, if you've got basically 100 acres in a single flight with a 10-minute flight time, it's incredible. And just imagine what you do with the Harris. It's 5,000 acres. You could have this job easily paid for in one single job.
Yep, absolutely.
One of the other things, so we have two systems here. So this is to show both a couple of things. One, camera placement. So like every other system we offer, it has the capability of the Sony a6000, the a7R, basically every other camera that we offer. Very lightweight mounted, single. You can have the dual option as well. But what I wanted to show with this one is that you have the capability of car mounted. So if you remove this camera, you basically have a dual headed mobile mapping machine. So when you buy a LiDAR system that's capable of a UAV, you can easily move it to a car. So you have this capability, and it's extremely versatile. We actually even had a couple of systems that were solely mounted for ATVs.
Yep.
These systems are one of the most popular ones. They do have a bit of an extended lead time on them. We try to stock several of them so that your purchase time is basically anywhere between 3 and 4 weeks, to limit the amount of time you have to wait. You know, if you were to go out and order these, you know, it could be up to a year.
Yeah, we've seen them even longer than that.
Yeah, so we try to keep them in stock specifically for you guys.
So as Forrest said, you know, this thing has so many different capabilities. You know, from a drone to a car. We've even actually seen this big system put on a backpack as well too. So,
I mean, one of the things, you know, I wasn't really going to go over it, but I guess I will. How easy the system is to operate. So we talked about the mount, and the mount is simple. It's a push button and a twist knob. It's very simple dovetail. But what also makes the system very nice is that there's really only one button that you operate. It's the power button. You put your power in, you put your USB in, your GPS in, and the power button. At that point, you have a web app that comes up. And at that, you basically say, I want to start the laser, I want to start the system, I want to start the camera if you have that option. It's all Wi-Fi based, so any tablet that you come across, so it could be Android, Apple, even Microsoft Surface tablets. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you can capture it, you basically say start and you're off collecting. And we do that because the versatility of the system allows for multiple different, basically, applications, so drone, car, backpack. We give you the capability of saying you're scanning from a car or backpack, so when you're processing the data, you know what you did. So you can name it, so you can tell you where you are. You can actually there's a map that shows up as well, so you've got all that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And like I said, you know, as Jake said, it's not light, but it's, compared to its capabilities, it's extremely light.
Yep, I would agree.
Man. I think that's it.
Yep.